completely cut off from everything. It's a complete feeling, I think, of freedom. And there's
Absolutely.
something very exhilarating about that feeling. I love it myself. I thought the same thing a couple of days later when I'm sitting in the window of the Foreign Correspondents Club in Phnom Penh, and I'm looking down at the Mekong River, and the sampans are going by, and the little two-cell motorcycles and that are going by, 2 or 3 llamas on the front holding a boombox up with blasting rock music, and you're sitting up and you think, my God, how foreign an environment can you experience? And you think, nobody knows me, nobody knows who I am, nobody gives a damn about me. I'm sitting here, there are geckos running around all over the ceilings and walls. There's a bunch of foreigners in here from every damn
So
country.
the realization that I'm really not that important.
What? No, well, sure. Well, it's a complete realization that you're not important at all. Nobody cares.
I've done the longest I've pretty much stayed in St. Mary's was a couple of years without leaving. And then when I leave, and I'm in Philly, I'm in New York City, I'm in Arizona, I tend to look for people I know. And it takes a little bit for me to understand that it would be a cold day in hell to find somebody I do know. It may happen.
It happens. In today's world, it happens very, very often.
But it is nice to be in a place where nobody knows you.
Well, it is. And
Eastern Europe,
I like
those
that.
places.
I like
I
that
enjoy that.
sense of being cut off. But that's not something a lot of people enjoy. That's just a little too hairy for most people.
I find it to be liberating, like you said.
That is exactly the thing. It is so liberating. It is so. But you know, a thing I've found out, at least it's a concept that I've found myself pretty much able to accept. The problem with most people and most people's lives, and maybe even with today's society and a lot of the things that you read, it's the sense that you are important. No. The sooner you can get that out of your head, I'll tell you how important you are. Who was the man that took care of Julius Caesar's armor? You know. Who was the guy that shoed Napoleon's horse? They thought they were important. Nobody for thousands of years.
Simply because the name is gone does not completely nullify their effective actions.
I agree.
Because had Napoleon's horse stumbled,
that demands a little bit higher level of acceptance and an intellectual view of life than what most people are ever demanded to have. They don't need to know that.